1212. This is not necessarily for publication. This one here is rated R, restricted. The reason it's rated R because what we about to bring out is an offense to the entire world, but that's not new, because to bring out the gospel and the truth about Christ is to offend the entire world. The church system as we know it today is a farce and a lie. Islam as we know it today is a farce and a lie. These things have nothing to do with Christ, nothing to do with the King of the Jews, nothing to do with Israel, nothing to do with God, nothing to do with the Savior. The church is filled with a bunch of Sadducees and Pharisees, money-grubbing gangster thieves that need to be removed from their seat as Christ prescribed in the Bible.
And that's why it's important for us to know that these churches, all these churches, religions, are teaching lies, man. The entire so-called Christian churches are teaching lies. Islam is a lie. All these religions are lies, and they stop us from knowing who we really are, and that stops us from following the Bible, man. The church is teaching us that our laws are done away with. They teaching us that the laws are done away with. That's why all our women can go sit up in the church on Sunday, go on Monday, on Wednesday, different days, have Bible study, come out and be the biggest freaks they are, man. I believe in helping you, and listen, and I'm ready to die for it. I believe in you. I believe that you can be better. I believe that you should live. I believe you should not starve in the ghetto. I believe you should be on top. I believe in the wealth and the welfare of you. I don't believe in no damn religion. I believe in my brother. I believe in my brother.
The land of Israel belongs to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And God gonna make sure that all these races that took and scattered the nation of Israel abroad is gonna pay heavy, man. Read.
Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people.
And that's what that white man did. Cast lots for his people. Your black people know about the slave trade, the slave auction blocks, right? They still do it in 2014. How? It's called the NBA draft. It's called the NFL draft. They still casting lots for blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Still in 2014. Look at this young buck right here. I'll give him 200 million for this one. He'll serve a 5-year contract, and so on and so forth. Back then, black people was put on slave next to Native American Indians, next to Latinos, right on the slave auction blocks, and sold to the man with the top hat over there. But guess what? There's gonna come a day when we're gonna be able to do it to white people, man. Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
And you leave it up to the white man, he gonna take your sons and make them into little homosexuals, whore them out. And guess what? You check out the history. The white man doing the slave trade whored out little boys, whored out little black boys, whored out little Hispanic and Native American Indian boys. In 2014, they still whore them out. How? Through the Christian church. That's how they're getting whored out. Keep going.
And sold a girl for wine.
Try to prostitute them, man. They'll prostitute our sisters, man. But guess what? Because the white man did all these things, he's gonna pay heavily for those things. Keep going.
That they might drink.
We're getting this. Now let's go from there, brother. Let's go to the 9th verse. Drop down to the 9th verse right there. We're going to show you some more. We're going to show you right here. It's in the Bible. Y'all didn't pick up the Bible. I mean, we all got Bibles in our homes, but you didn't know World War III was in it, right? Y'all go to Sunday church, right? But they too busy singing, beating a tambourine, talking about you saved. Well, guess what? World War III hasn't happened yet. So ain't nobody saved. Christ said it himself. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, man. Christian church has lied to us, man. Sold us out for wine. Sold us out to the white man for the dumbest things. All to be on the white man's side when God hates the white man. The white man is the devil, man. Read the 9th verse, Joel 3 and 9.
Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles.
And that's what the I.S.U.P.K doing right now. We proclaiming World War III to the Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles? Once again, the white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the East Indian, the Ethiopian, every last thinking fly unwritten African that walk on the planet Earth. The Polynesians. Proclaim ye what?
Prepare war.
What the Most High said?
Prepare war.
He say beat a tambourine.
Prepare war.
He say play the organ.
Prepare war.
He say shuck and jive all up and down the yard in the Christian church.
Prepare war.
That's what God is saying. Prepare war. Man, wake up, black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian. Now ain't the time for jokes. Now we in the time of war, man. And you should want it to come quickly. I know a lot of us are tired of being slaves in America, man, working 40 plus hours a week and ain't seen nothing. Meanwhile, the white man get to go to Mars, man. Well, guess what? The Most High gonna destroy the white man's empire in the thermonuclear explosion. Prepare war, the Most High said.
Wake up. Prepare war.
El Señor dijo que prepara la guerra. Prepara la guerra. No dice, read that line one more time.
Prepare war.
No como en la iglesia cristiana que están cantando, read it again.
Prepare war.
No como están tocando un órgano, read it again.
Prepare war.
Están tocando la batalla, read it again.
Prepare war.
Ni la batería,
Prepare war.
ni la guitarra,
Prepare war.
ni están cantando, pero dice que prepare la guerra. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque nosotros somos esclavos 2014, trabajando 40 horas y más semanalmente y no estamos viendo los beneficios de nuestras labores. Pero hay un Señor allá arriba que está viendo todo lo que está sucediendo con nosotros. ¿Y tú sabes qué? Está diciendo, prepara la guerra. Read.
Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Talking about the military men. Wake up the mighty man, white man. Why? Because the Most High coming for your neck. Dice que what? Read it again.
Wake up the mighty men.
Levante su hombre valiente, hablando de su militar. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque el Señor, el más altísimo, está viniendo para el cuello de la raza blanca y los demás razas. Read.
Let all the men of war draw near.
See that? Let all the men of war draw near. The American U.S. military, the Russian military, Chinese military, African military, Ethiopian military, all the militaries that are on the face of the earth. The Lord said, prepare war. Wake up, your mighty men. Call all your generals, your captains, your commanders. Guess what? The Most High coming for you. Read.
Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords.
See that? What is a plowshare? A plowshare is an instrument for farming, okay? That's what it's for. But he said to beat it into a sword. El Señor dijo que utiliza lo que un granjero usa, un instrumento para la finca y que lo bate hasta que forma una espada. ¿Tú sabes por qué se usa la espada? La espada se utiliza para matanza. The sword is used for what? For some killing. The Lord said, beat your plowshares into swords. Go ahead. How the white man doing it today? He beating the iron and the metals into bullets, into tanks, into B-52 bombers, into drones, you name it. The white man doing it. Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears.
See that? More farming instruments. Beat them into spears. Keep going.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
See that? You see all them weak countries that feel weak, let them say they're strong now and come up into this valley of Jehoshaphat, where the Lord is going to make World War III pop off in an instant, man. Read.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen.
See that? God saying all to the white man, to the Chinese and Japanese, to the Arabs, to the Ethiopians, to the East Indians, to the Eskimos, to the Aborigines, all of those Polynesians, Filipinos, all of them. Assemble yourselves. And what? And come?
And come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down.
See that? The Lord is saying to all these military men from all these other countries to come down. Where? To the valley of Jehoshaphat. That's where? In the Middle East. That's why the Lord is making it happen. You can turn on the news. You don't have to believe me. Just turn on the news. You'll see that what the Lord is saying in the scriptures is true. You'll also find out that what you've been learning in the Christian church is complete falseness, complete lies, man. Read.
Verse 12, let the heathen be wakened.
And that's what's happening. It ain't hard to tell, right? The heathen is waking up right now. They see now what a devil the white man is. They seen it now. The Chinese for sure seen it. The North Koreans for sure seen it. The Nigerians for sure are seeing it. They seen what a devil the white man is, man. The Arabs for sure seen it. The Afghanis are seeing it. All of us are seeing it. But you know who ain't seen it? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You know why? Blame Reverend Al Sharpton and T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, all our black political leaders, all our Latino political and Native American Indian leaders. Blame them all on them. You know why? Because they want us to stay sleeping. Meanwhile, everybody else knows the white man is the devil. Well, guess what, brothers and sisters? The men of the I.S.U.P.K, we're letting you know the white man is the devil on the face of the earth, man. Keep going.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
You know the word judge means to punish. God said he's going to punish all the heathen round about. He's going to make the white man pay as much as he's going to make the African pay, the Ethiopian pay, the East Indian pay, the Chinese and the Japanese pay. All of them going to pay for what they did to black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, man. Give me Revelations, the 19th chapter, and let's go to the 11th verse right there. We're going to keep hitting them with scriptures, man. Keep waking up our brothers and sisters, man, because World War III is about to pop off, man. Debemos estar despiertos ahora, después de esto, ya sabiendo que estamos trayendo en la Escritura, concuerdo a la Escritura, de la Tercera Guerra Mundial, que va a suceder. Hey, thank you very much. No, gracias. Estamos enseñando, mostrando, concuerdo a la Biblia, no concuerdo a nuestra opinión, lo que el Señor dice sobre la Tercera Guerra Mundial. Estamos en Apocalipsis, deben escribir todo esto. Apocalipsis, capítulo 19, versículo 11. We're in Revelations, the 19th chapter and the 11th verse. Read.
Revelations, chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
This is a vision. John the Revelator is seeing a vision. He saw a vision of a white horse. Go ahead.
And he sat. Verse 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse.
Esto es Juan, el revelador, viendo una visión, y vio en el cielo un caballo blanco. Read.
And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
The vision he saw of a man, of a person that was called faithful and true. That person is called Jesus Christ. In the Hebrew, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, in the Hebrew. En la visión, él vio a alguien que se llamaba fielmente y verdad. Y esa persona es Jesucristo. Okay? Read.
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Oh, read that line one more time. And in what?
And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Understand? Christ, when he coming rightly so to punish the white man, rightly so to punish the Africans, rightly so to punish the Chinese and the Japanese and the Arabs and the East Indians and all these other racists. Rightly so does he judge and make war. Unlike the Christian church, they told us that Christ is coming and he's going to be a rainbow coalition and everybody's going to be singing Kumbaya and all this other nonsense that you learn in the Christian church. Aquí en la escritura esta visión dice que vio a aquel que se llamaba fielmente y verdad, que venga dando juicio y haciendo guerra correctamente. Y es correcto cuando Jesús viene a castigar la raza blanca y a castigar los chinos y a castigar los árabes y a castigar los hindúes y a castigar todo el mundo que ha puesto mano a los latinos, los indios nativos y a los morenos. Rightly so, he does judge, righteously does he judge and make wars, what the scriptures say. He ain't coming to sing no love songs. Cristo no va a venir a cantar canciones de amor como le enseñan en la iglesia. Lo que Cristo va a hacer es venir con guerra. That's what Christ is coming to do. Coming to bring war, man. Read.
Verse 12. His eyes. Verse 16. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
See that? That's talking about Christ. That letting you know who this vision that John the Revelator saw is talking about Christ, man. And when Christ come with 200 million black angels, like the Bible says, he coming to judge, meaning punish. He coming righteously to judge and make war. Christ ain't coming with no black angels to see no gospel song and no choir. That's not what the Bible said. You've been gamed in the Christian church, man. You've been pimped out all your life. En la iglesia cristiana lo que enseñaron sobre Jesucristo es totalmente una mentira. Cristo no va a venir en un coro cantando con los ángeles como enseñan en esa iglesia. Concuerdo, la Biblia va a venir a hacer guerra contra todas las demás razas que pusieron una mano a los latinos, a los indios nativos y a los morenos. Let's get some more, bro. Go to Revelation 13 and 9 and 10. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right here in the Bible what's going to happen to the white man and to all the other races. What God says is true. He's not a man that he should lie. Read Revelation 13 and 9, bro.
Revelations chapter 14, verse 9. Chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
¿Entiende? Apocalipsis capítulo 13 versículo 9. Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear, meaning what? If any man have an ear to understand what's about to be brought out, let him hear this. Si algún hombre tenga oído para escuchar lo que se va a decir, lo que va a entender, pues que escuche esto. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. What does this mean? The white man led black people into slavery. The white man led the Latinos, Native American Indians, into slavery. The Lord said, shall go into captivity, meaning that it's going to happen. It don't say maybe, it don't say possibly, it don't say, well, what if? It don't say none of that. It says shall go. Dice, el que lleva en cautividad será llevado en cautividad. ¿Qué significa eso? La raza blanca llevado los morenos en cautividad, en esclavitud. Llevó a los latinos y a los indios nativos en cautividad. ¿Y sabe qué? Dice que va a ir en cautividad. La raza blanca va a tener que ir en esclavitud. The white man has to go into slavery. That's what it's saying. That's what it's talking about right here. Why? You know why? Because all the crimes. Where's that lynching sign? Point to that lynching sign by off the wall right there to your right. Point to the lynching sign. You see this here lynching sign? Right here showing how brothers were burnt on trees, hanged on trees. Right there. And you mean to tell me the white man is a good person? I don't think so. God said that the white man is going into slavery. And it has to happen. For all the crimes. It ain't because of the skin color. Had nothing to do with his piss blonde hair or his blue eyes or his skin color. It ain't have to do nothing with that. This talking about some crimes that was never paid for. That the white man always try to avoid. The white man always finds some way to find himself justified in not paying for his crimes. Did you know that they did pay reparations for slavery? Let me hit you up to something, black people. The white man did pay reparations to slavery. But guess who did not receive the reparations? The black people did not receive the reparations. Do you know who received the reparations? White slave owners received reparations for slavery. You know why? Because the white man still thinks of Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians as slaves. And guess what? We are in slavery still. And guess what? When we turn back to the Most High, the white man going into slavery. That's in the Bible right here. Read it from the top.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
I know a lot of you Christians have white friends. They don't know any good white folk. But guess what? The good white folk is going to be with the bad white folk in slavery. And guess who else is going to be next to them? The Africans and the Ethiopians and the Arabs and all the other races. Do you know why? Because each and every one of them helped the white man keep us in slavery. So guess what? Guess what? All the white people, all the Africans, Chinese, Japanese, Arabs, all of them got to go into slavery. Read.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Maybe.
Must be killed with the sword.
Well, what if?
Must be killed with the sword.
Possibly.
Must be killed with the sword.
For every lynching, for every chemical warfare called drugs and crack and all that in the ghettos, for every time they put the Kiki experiment on blacks and on the Guatemalans, for everything that they did, but the abortions, all of it, every last thing that the white man done to kill blacks, Hispanic, and every American in this, guess what? When Christ comes, you must be killed with the sword.
One, two, 1, 2. This is not necessarily for publication. This one here is rated R, restricted. The reason it's rated R because what we about to bring out is an offense to the entire world, but that's not new, because to bring out the gospel and the truth about Christ is to offend the entire world. The church system as we know it today is a farce and a lie. Islam as we know it today is a farce and a lie. These things have nothing to do with Christ, nothing to do with the King of the Jews, nothing to do with Israel, nothing to do with God, nothing to do with the Savior.